Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so sorry. Get out while you still can. And if you're coming back, thank you for tuning in again. I'm sorry I haven't made a video for a while, but I have been extremely busy, and when you work retail and only get one day off a week during the holidays, it's rough to find time to film. So here we are. But I do have a year's worth of empty products to show you guys, as well as some things I'm decluttering. So let's just get into that. I want to start with the stuff I'm decluttering just because it's the smallest pile. It's just this right here, so let's go ahead and just start talking about those. This is the Stila Cushion Eyeliner in Garnet Ink. I hated this. I took the cushion out thinking maybe I'd use this pot for something else, but it's a little bit gross and I don't really want to clean it, so this is just gonna go. This is my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. First of all, this is too deep for me. This is medium deep, and I'm definitely not medium or deep. This is a fine product. I like the consistency. As you can maybe tell, I've tried to use it quite a bit. It's a pretty good dent in it, but this just doesn't work, and I realized recently as in last year sometime, that this doesn't look good on my skin, and I don't want it anymore. Plus, I've had this since 2016. This was a free gift with purchase when I bought my chocolate bar. Probably very expired by now, even though I'm usually not, super conscious of that. I'd rather not put it on my face anymore. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 liquid eyeliner. This I'm decluttering because it started to get chunky on me. It was fine. I think it worked okay. It applied okay. It's a nice thin line, but you have to dip in a lot to get any product out. And it takes forever to use this, so I'm not upset that it dried up. These are my NYX glitter and metallic eyeliners. Again, these are just super old. I didn't even buy these. I bought this one. The rest of these were graduation gifts, and I graduated 4 years ago, so I don't want to use those anymore. Then I have this Kat Von D lightening liner in the shade Poe. This one just, it's really chunky. I'll try to give you a swatch if it's even good anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's kind of dried up. You don't get a very precise line with it. And it dulls out really fast, if that makes sense. It's supposed to be metallic, but the more you wear this, the more it just becomes really it's matte, but it's not pretty anymore. It's gross, swampy, messed up, you rubbed your eyes kind of matte. And then this is a eye pencil. I don't even know the brand of this. It's just a silver. I've had this for a really long time too, and it's pretty. I don't even know if you can tell my lighting sucks, I'm sorry, but I don't use this. It kind of hurts my eyes, and every time I try to sharpen it, it breaks. So that's going goodbye. And that is it for what I'm just decluttering, so let's get into all the stuff I've used up. So we can start with skincare and lotion and stuff, so we'll just go through everything. This is the Beyond Aqua Lotus Bloom Cream. I have used 2 of these up. I used one last year and then the year before. The one before was the Alice in Wonderland promo one, I guess. And this is a really nice moisturizer. I use the Clinique Moisture Surge now, which is my favorite moisturizer. But this is a really good alternative if you don't want to spend $40 on a moisturizer. So I do recommend this. It's from Korea. It's a little bit hard to find sometimes, but I know Amazon usually has it. So if you want that, I can try to leave a link maybe in the description. I'm not a partner with Amazon or anything. Guys, I have 30 subscribers, okay? So I'm not partnering with them. I just want to help y'all out. This is a homemade lotion that someone made for a wedding I went to a couple years ago. This smells so good. I wish I could describe the smell. It's just really clean and warm, and I love it. I finally used that up. I'm very sad about it. I'll have to contact the person who made it and see, because I think he has a shop, but I don't know if it's active anymore. But that's really nice. This is the Hello Beautiful spray by Bath & Body Works. This one I technically didn't even use up because I left this in my car during the summer, like an idiot, in my glove box. And it was so hot one day that it exploded, and that's why it's all crinkled and stuff. This evaporated in my car, and it spilled all over the place, and my car smelled like this for a really long time, which I'm not complaining because it's a nice scent. But that was dumb, so word of advice, don't leave your body sprays in your car, especially during the summer. Next we have the Body Shop Almond Mocha and Honey Lotion. I got this in a giveaway I won at Ulta. Watch my previous video if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'll link that in the cards. This is a really nice lotion. My only issue with this is you don't really get that much for how much you tend to use at a time. So I went through this really quickly. I think it only took me a few weeks to use this up, which is unfortunate given that it's kind of expensive. But, very nice lotion. I know they sell bigger sizes, so if you're interested in something like this, I would say just bite the bullet and get the big size because it's very nice. Next I've got a couple lip balms. This is the Baby Lips Dr. Rescue. I've used a couple of these over the years. This is just a nice classic lip balm. Good treatment for like going to bed and stuff. And then we have the Sephora Rose Lip Balm. And I know these look like they've still got product in them, but I swear if I try to put it on, it just like scrapes my lips. So they're gone. This is really nice. I love the smell of this, and I love the way it feels, but I don't like the way it tastes, and I think it's just a personal thing that I don't really care for the taste of rose, so if that's something you're worried about, I don't necessarily recommend it, but they have other flavors or scents, I guess, that are really nice too, so something to think about. Next we have a set that I got for a birthday gift at Sephora. These are the Fresh Soy Face Cleansers and Rose Face Mask. I used this first and then this after. These are both very nice. As far as the facial cleanser, I don't think this is anything special. I like this rose mask, but I will not pay $60 for a mask. So I'm definitely not going to be rebuying any of these things, but they're very nice, and for getting them as a free gift, I'm not mad. Okay, next we have another thing that I got at Sephora as a point perk. This is the Tidal Cream by Sunday Riley. Again, this was fine, but I just can't justify the price. Like, I know Sunday Riley is a really expensive brand, and I think for as much as this costs, or would cost had I actually bought it instead of just getting the point perk, you know, I just don't think it's as good as my other moisturizers that I use. Like, even that Beyond one that I mentioned is better for my skin type than this one, so take that with a grain of salt. We have another moisturizer. This is a Neutrogena Hydro Boost Serum. I got this one in that Ulta giveaway as well, which you'll find a lot of the things that I have in here are actually from that, so I apologize that I didn't buy some of it, but this was nice. This was solid. If you're looking for a good moisturizer from not necessarily the drugstore, but like in a more affordable price range, this is good. I can recommend this. I think it's good for night. I didn't use this during the day just because I don't think it was quite strong enough for under my makeup, but like at night, this was a decent one to have. So if you're looking for a good moisturizer and you're on the fence about that one, I would say go for it. I have 3 Bath & Body Works lotions. I really enjoy their formula. I know it's not like the best for your skin, but I still like them, and I buy them on sale when they're like $3, so it's worth it to me. And I don't really have much to say about them except I really enjoy them. I have this bottle of shaving cream, which I don't think I need to talk about really. It's fine. It's a couple dollars. Worth it as far as I'm concerned. And then I have this Biore Charcoal Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. This, okay, I used to be really in love with this, right? Because I used to think, oh, this cleared my skin, but I think my skin just gets better in the winter, and as soon as it warmed up near where I live, this stopped being as effective for me. And also I think it might just be a little bit too harsh because ever since I started using the facial cleanser that I use right now, which is the Face Shop Rice Water Cleanser, my skin has improved a lot. So I don't really know if this was actually effective, and I don't have particularly oily skin, so I can't really comment on that. But I think if you're looking for a good charcoal cleanser, this is not bad. It's very refreshing. It's got like a nice cooling feel when you put it on your face, so it's good. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. Alright, let's move on to the hair category. I don't really have much in this category because I don't use hair products up that often, which is kind of strange. I promise I wash my hair, I just don't use them up that often. So this is the Quenching Plus Sea Mineral Moisture Shampoo by OGX. This is fine. My mom gave me this one because she didn't like it, and I thought it was okay, but it smells a little bit like, it smells medicated, so I'm not a huge fan. I would say if you don't mind like a really, not even herbal, like icy hot kind of smell for your shampoo, and sort of a tingling, it's fine. Like, I don't love it and I don't hate it. I thought it was kind of strange the way that it smells, but overall, not terribly disappointed. I didn't really lose much using that. I have this hair treatment, this Sebastien Penetrate Deep Strengthening Repair Mask. I use this every once in a while. I bought this from Ulta on clearance, so I guess there's a reason it was on clearance, but I thought it was fine. It's very nice, makes your hair nice and silky when you're done with it. And I don't have a ton to say about this either. I'm sorry, I'm not a huge hair product person. Like, I don't collect them and I don't use a whole bunch, so I don't have much really to comment on. Oh, you can also see, like you probably saw in the intro of me organizing stuff, I killed a spider with this bottle. So that's why there's a dead spider on the bottom of that. Beat the crap out of that little dude. Anyways, I have this Tony Moly Heyo Mayo Hair Nutrition Pack. Same as the Penetrate one, maybe a little bit less effective, I would say. Not necessarily like worse, it's just not as powerful. This is more like a, oh, I can use this every time I shower and it's not gonna affect, I mean, like, not that it would negatively affect your hair anyways, but you know what I mean? Like, you can use this every time you shower and it's gonna be more of like a conditioner type thing. Speaking of conditioner, I have this Matrix Biolage Color Last Aqua Gel Conditioner. This is good, except I couldn't really test it with color because I barely had colored hair last year. I had blue hair for the beginning of the year, but I kind of let it fade, so I wasn't really concerned about the color fading, so I can't really comment on how well this protects your color, but I thought it was really nice. It's got a nice light floral smell, and it's not super moisturizing or hydrating or anything like that, so if you're looking for a really deep hydrating conditioner, this is not going to be the one for you, but it's very nice for what it is. I have a couple dry shampoos. This is the Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo from Not Your Mother's. I'm looking for a full size in this, and the Walmart that I bought this at doesn't carry it. So I'll have to keep going on a search, but I really, really enjoyed this actually because my hair, if you haven't noticed, is very flat and kind of ugly. So this was super nice to have just to like give it some texture, obviously. So I really like that one. And then I have the Living Proof Perfect Hair Days Dry Shampoo, which is again another product that I got in the Ulta giveaway. I keep saying that and I'm so sorry, but that was like how I got a lot of different products. I haven't tried very many things just, you know, on my own before. But anyways, this was fine. I didn't actually like this super, you know, it was dry shampoo. Just put it that way. I like the Not Your Mother's a lot better. And then lastly, I have this little mini piercing aftercare wound wash mist thing that I used up. This came with my piercings and it's fine. It's good. Alright, we're almost done, guys. Alright, the makeup category, aka the most stuff that I used up. I don't even know where to start, so I guess I'll just like start picking things up. I have this Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation in the shade 10 Porcelain. This was pretty good foundation. You know, it comes with a little puff, which I actually like to use this to apply it and then blend it out with a sponge. So I thought that was nice. This is the foundation inside. I don't know if you can see it. There's mold in there though, so that's why I had to get rid of this, but it was practically empty anyways. I had flipped the cushion over and gotten the product on the bottom. It was practically empty, so I'm technically not counting this as a declutter because I really did use almost all of it. But that's unfortunate, something to look out for if you're gonna buy this foundation. Make sure you use it in a timely fashion because I didn't have this for very long, you guys. It started getting moldy like not very long after I bought this because I really did like this and I used it a lot and it still got moldy, so just word of warning, make sure you're aware of that. Next is something I've had for a really long time. You can see I really did my best to get everything out. This is the Too Faced Hangover Face Primer. We've all seen this before. You know, I used to really like this, but it kind of just feels like a moisturizer, and I really don't want to be wearing a primer that's just like lotion on my face. You know, like it did nothing for my makeup longevity, and I can't justify buying it again, so unfortunately I won't be. I still have my little mini travel size that they give you for free with some purchases, so I'm going to be using that up, but after that, this primer is done for me, and it's not because it's bad, it's just because I would rather have a primer that works with my makeup and makes it last longer. So there's that. Oh, again, sorry, go back to this. This was part of my Project Pan. If you want me to do a Project Pan update, I can do that, but I haven't made a ton of progress on the big stuff, and if I film that, you'll see what I mean, but I did use that up, so spoiler, but yay. Alright, this is the Benefit Porefessional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores, and this was pretty good, actually. I really did enjoy this. I have a full size that I have not opened, that was part of the Ulta giveaway, and I have mixed feelings because part of me really wants to open it and use it before it goes bad, but the other part of me just kind of wants to give it to someone so that they can get use out of it. since I've got other primers open that I'm not really anywhere close to finishing up. But this was a very nice product. This was obviously a little sample size. I think I got this as a birthday gift from either Sephora or Ulta. I don't remember. I think maybe it was Ulta, actually. But it was pretty good. I have, like I said, I have the other one. I would use it if I didn't have so many primers open. We got lots of setting sprays. Oh boy. We got 5 different setting sprays. So here we have the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I like this. I have a full size of it in the old packaging that I bought from Nordstrom Rack, because why would you pay $30 when you could not pay $30? I've put other setting sprays in this bottle because I like the sprayer a lot better than most. So it's really old and kind of gungy, but I did finally decide to get rid of this bottle this year. And then we have the Chill Makeup Setting Spray, which I did not necessarily love for setting my makeup, but it was nice as like a midday type thing, respray in your face. Although the smell of this is atrocious.